Hello everyone, Mr. Rose here with Foraging Gratitude, and I'm sitting in an abandoned lot next to a home that's going to be torn down. And this is a great spot to look for those plants that thrive in very neglected areas. They have a lot to teach us. Think about our current dependence on these horticultural plants that have to be very specific, very healthy, very well watered, well sunned lands. And wouldn't it be great if we could rely less on those very tender plants and more on these plants that can resist environmental change? Food for thought. This plant here is called horseweed, and horseweed is a very easy plant never to notice at all because it's so nondescript. Its size is actually quite variable. It can be just a few centimeters to well over a meter. And while some people, I think, collect enough of it to cook with, I generally think of it as a culinary herb. If you were to take one of the leaves and munch on it, it has a distinct peppery flavor, almost like a jalapeno that has a hot peppery quality, but it's unique and not nearly as long lasting. So what I do is I just collect the leaves and I put it on any dish I want to add some flavor to, and hopefully some great nutrient quality comes along as well. I have no idea what that might be. The other thing I do is I dry it. So during the cooler months when these plants aren't available, I can add it to any dish that I am currently working with. I understand if you cook it, it tastes something like root beer, which is super strange. I never cook it though. I use it generally fresh on top of whatever I have to be serving that day. So I'm going to collect some of this and I'll show you a dish later on with horseweed on it. So I happen to have some delicious little meal here. I have fried puffball, some wood nettle, and just garnished it a little bit. Now, to add a little more interest, add a more flavor, I also have a set of horseweed. So I'm going to add that on top. Usually I use a lot, tend to. I like it fresh. And now I have this great little addition of this peppery plant to my already delicious, foraged, local, organic, super healthy side dish. Once you learn to identify horseweed, you're going to find it everywhere. It's really common. Here's Miss B. She's sitting in a little field of a horseweed, plenty to go around. And up the street, there's this little restaurant. And within the flower pot in front of the restaurant, there's horseweed growing. So people are going inside for food. Don't go inside for food. Go outside for food. Bring nature into your home, make nature your home, and live deliciously.